NERDSoul.
Shout out to Dana White. You know, just throw
Dana White beating his wife all the time.
Justin Roiland and whatever he did, you know, he got his a little bit more sealed.
Because if Dana White will whoop his wife in public in front of all those people in the club, you know he beats her at home.
And then he gave himself a pass. Like, what bothers me is I go back and look at all the terrible things he said about John Bones Jones, and how, you know, I was a John Bones Jones fan, but I can't ride with him if he putting his hands multiple times beating up women. So, and he said Dana White let him have it. Dana White said some terrible things about that man. So then to go and give yourself a pass and say nothing I could do to myself will be worse than the public shame that I feel for being exposed.
While we down this rabbit hole real quick, he even get the public, only a few people in media who put him down, and then they didn't go nowhere near. They went hard, but they still didn't what they would do for, you know, John Bone Jones, a drug-addled black man who doing this. They called him every name in the book, rightfully so. So I'm not taking up for John because he threw his life away with that.
Yeah, this isn't us taking up for him. Yeah. This is us saying,
but Dana,
we want flat across the board justice.
ESPN literally rolled over and let him scratch their bellies because they're paid and bought for, because they show the UFC pay-per-views and to follow the money. Sorry to be the finance dude, but if you know, just take it all the way back.
That's exactly what it is, bro.
Disney stock is down.
He butters their bread too much.
They can't, like, Disney can't be like, cut the UFC. That stock price drops even more, like immediately. Like, it gets worse, way worse.
Yeah.
And then
there's another component to it, because regardless of how much money you do or don't make, if you are black, they will ruin you.
Yep.
So it's not only about being rich, it's also about being white.
So
Michael Jordan wasn't impervious. Michael Jackson wasn't impervious.
Nope.
So just to swing it back to Endeavor. So, hey, and if y'all only watch the anime stuff, definitely listen to all of our other podcasts as we talk about these different things.
Well, I mean, this is a perfect tie-in. You're talking about a woman beater to a woman beater. This is a perfect tie-in. This isn't even a rabbit hole, in my opinion. You're talking about someone who's famous, who beat his wife, as opposed to someone else who was famous and beat his wife.
Exactly. So, and I just wanted to bring it up. I'm like, Endeavor, Dana White. I want to
at
let
least
y'all
Endeavor
know.
Save some people.
This is true. You know it. I can't even argue that.
At least he saved a couple people.
Because we know Dana White be having people on steroids. Then he won't get mad at people on other situations. Like, come on. Like, and then he tried to set the if he don't rig the results, he get mad at the results that don't go his way. Like,
bro, he's so scummy, man. He been scummy for a real long time.
How you get mad when your two white great hosts lose matches fair and square, and then you in the corner of them, but you the president of the thing? Yeah. Who the hell does that?
Because it's about being white. This what all this boils down to. Hey, Think about this. We have numerals. Oh, I love that. It's a reference from divorce court or paternity court, so don't worry about it. But anyway, we have numerals of examples of where a black man does something with some impropriety or something, and he's torn down. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how rich he is. Dana White, it's been largely silent across all traditional, aka white owned and run media. Now,
ESPN rolled over. Literally said, "Please go on, sir."
Scratch my belly.
The only people that have been like holding the torch and making sure that this gets examined, like anyone else would, is largely online and black led media in most cases. Because black men are saying, "Hey, ho. When it's us, you know what I'm saying, we are completely publicly flawed." When you share a link, you are forced to all kinds of, submission, and you got to apologize. But on the flip side, when you beat someone up in public, everyone's silent. Stop the cap. So that's what's been going on.
I can't self-promote in a goddamn Facebook group without more scrutiny than what Dana White got.
You are not wrong.
They were like,
you are not wrong. Like, boy, look, they was ready to give it to Coop over posted in the group. Dana White, man, they brushed his shoulder off on him. He said,
"Yeah, we love the UFC."
He said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna punish myself. I mean, what can I do that's worse than already having to be up here and talk to you guys about this?"
And all I'm
saying,